Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to play the Game of Life, the Target Edition. The object of the game is you're going to try to have the most amount of money in your budget by the time the game ends. In the very beginning, everybody is going to be receiving one of these little shopping lists over here, and there's 8 different departments on the list. Now on each list they're going to have different items over here. The items are more just for theme. Ultimately what you're going to be trying to do though is you're going to be trying to go to all these departments and pick up these different tokens that are on each of the different departments. Now each of the tokens are going to have a dollar amount on them, and at the end of the game, whatever tokens you end up with, this is the amount of money that you're going to spend at the very end, but that's going to go against your budget. So ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the cheapest items. You're also going to get a little marker over here, and you're going to start the marker over here at $250. $250 is going to be your starting budget. Now this will have the opportunity to go up with the different cards that you hear, and especially with the red cards and the different spaces. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and spin the wheel, and you're going to just simply move, and you can choose whatever direction you want to go. You just simply are not going to be able to double back. Now the bullseye area are the spaces that are surrounding the wheel. You're only going to be able to move clockwise in this area until you branch off onto another path. So let's say I am pink. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now each of these spaces are going to have a different icon on them, and each of these icons are going to mean different things, and you're simply going to just follow what the icon says. These are the different board spaces and icons that are in the game. If you land on the energy boost, what this is going to do is you're going to subtract $5 immediately from your budget like so, and you're going to grab one of these energy tokens. Now what these energy tokens are going to allow you to do is they're going to allow you to move an extra 2 spaces whenever you spend them. Now you can spend as many of them as you want, so if you wanted to move 4 spaces, you would simply spend 2 of these tokens. If you land on the spin to win, you're going to choose another player, and then you're going to go ahead and pick a red or a white, and then you're going to spin the wheel. And let's say I picked red. I'll spin. I ended up getting red. So what's going to happen for me is I'm going to add $10 to my budget like so. If I would have lost, the opponent that I picked would have add $10 to his budget. This is the team member icon. If I draw this, I'm going to go ahead and draw a team member card. Now there's 3 different decks of cards in the game. There's a team member card, the deals card, and the Game of Life card. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and draw one of these. This one says, once you've collected all 8 items, use this card to move to checkout immediately. So essentially, after you get all 8 items, you're going to head over to checkout. And there are a whole lot of different cards on here. There are cards that will allow you to play cards on your opponent, such as this one. This one says swap one of your items with any item from another player. Now there are also cards in the deck that will stop this, and there's some cards that you're going to be able to keep until you need them. Here's a perfect example. This one says play this card to remove an impulse buy token, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. If you land on the phone, this will allow you to draw a top card from the phone deck. So it's just a few of these. This is the card that will cancel out another card played on you. Here's one that says spin and move again if you have any item tokens. Here's another one. This one says take the top item token from toy and sporting goods and add it to your impulse pile. When you land on the deals icon, you're going to draw a top card from the deals deck. I'll show you a couple of cards from here. This will allow you to place a target circle token under any item, which is a good thing. There's another one that says keep this card until the end of the game. Take $5 off your total if you have any items in your impulse pile. So again, you're just going to simply draw the card and do what they say. If you land on a department store, which would be like these spaces over here, you're going to immediately stop even if you have spaces left over. What you're going to do, let's just say I was over here and landed here. I'm going to draw the top token in that department, and it's going to have a dollar amount on it. Now, again, this dollar amount is going to be what I'm going to spend at the end of the game, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place it over here like so. Now, if I land on here and I happen to have this already, this is going to allow me to draw 3 tokens from the top and look at them to see if I want to do an exchange. So I have a 15 and a 15 and a 20. So I've got a really good token, so I'm not going to be interested in doing that, but I'm going to move these over here to the bottom. Now, if I end up landing on this by exact count, say I had a 1 and I was here, I would then be able to just look through all these tokens and then pick the one that I want. This one is the price check icon. This will allow me to look through items in any department and stack them in any order. So essentially what I could do is I could just do something like this. Now, the reason why I want to do this, if I see my opponent is close to that, he might want to get there. If I put this token on the top, that would be really expensive and he would have to pick it up. So he would have to try to get rid of that token. This is the impulse buy, and this says draw 1 impulse buy and place it in your impulse pile. Now, these do not count towards your shopping list. These are just impulse buys, like, oh, I got to have this now. And these are going to simply have different dollar amounts on them. Now, you can have up to 4 of these, and you might actually end up having impulse buys from a different department that's going to go to your side here. But you're going to go ahead and subtract these from your budget at the end. Don't want to get these if you can help it. Here's the red card space. This one says take a red card. So you'll just simply go ahead and take a red card. If you already have a red card, whenever you land on it again, you're going to go ahead and add $5 to your budget tracker immediately. So if I already had a red card, I would just simply do this. This is the Target exclusive space. If you land on this, you're immediately going to add $5 to your budget. Now, there's also Target circle tokens over here, and anytime you end up drawing a card that looks like this, you're going to go ahead and grab one. Now, these Target circle tokens are going to have a discount on them. What you're going to do is once you get them, you're going to go ahead and place them underneath an item that you already have. So let's just say I happen to have chicken nuggets or something. I would go ahead and place this underneath it like so, and I would take $5 off at checkout. However, if a player ends up trying to do an exchange and he takes this, he's also going to get the Target circle token as well. You're just going to go through each of the sections and try to get money in your budget and go ahead and collect these different icons. Now, once you've gotten all of the tokens, you're going to go ahead and back over here to the checkout line. And once you get here, and you don't have to get here by exact count, you're going to wait for everybody else to show up. Now, depending on when you get there, you're going to get a bonus. If you're the first to check out, you'll get a $20 bonus to your budget. If you're second, you'll get $10. Third will get $5, and then fourth won't get anything. But what you're going to do is after you have gone ahead and gotten everything, you're going to go ahead and just buy it, check out everything. So this would be $30 off the budget. So 10, 20, 30 here. Right here, we've got $5, so that'll be $5. Right here is 25, so it'll be 10, 20, 25. After you've calculated all these and any extra bonuses you've had, whoever has the most amount of money here on their budget tracker is going to win the game.